Hello, beauties. I have a great hot hormone tip for you today. Hi, this is Robin Nielsen, and I'm just so honored to have you in our beautiful group, Natural Solutions for Hormone Balance. It's a really special place, to show up, just even if you just show up once a week to listen to the hot hormone tip, to get that next bit of information on your incredible healing journey, because that's what it is, right? We're all about taking charge of our health, saying yes to ourselves. Your body is your best doctor. That's it. Your body is your best doctor, as Dr. Mark Hyman says. So listen to your body and then do something, right? It's when our body screams sometimes that we finally start listening. But, when the smallest things start happening, that's when you need to start paying attention. I was out to dinner last night with some new friends who we just met. We were introduced by another dear friend, and it was so lovely. But she was talking about how her hair is falling out now. And it's pretty devastating for a woman, when your hair starts falling out. And she's going to go to her doctor. And okay, so I gave her some tips, and she's going to get a few things tested through blood work so we can kind of see what's going on. But the reason I say that is because that's a bigger message, right? When your hair starts falling out, that's a bigger message that something's going on. Your body's kind of screaming at that point. So I'm sure she's been getting messages before now. And we just have learned to ignore them and push through. That was me. I had lots of signs and symptoms that my body was not happy. It wasn't running optimally, but I ignored them. So then, the symptoms then just keep piling on and getting worse until you're finally diagnosed with something, right? Like diabetes or heart disease or something, big, cancer maybe. So we don't want it to go that far. And we also don't want to feel crappy along the way. We want to feel great. So my hot hormone tip today is about wrapping up our pleasure and intimacy month, right? October has been all about pleasure and intimacy because it helps us to build the right hormones so that we actually make our sex hormones and we feel so great, right? Our skin is beautiful, our moods are happy, our weight is better. All those things happen when we get into pleasure and intimacy, right? Because we just make the right hormones then. So my hot hormone tip for today is all about massage and the incredible benefits of moderate pressure massage, not intense pressure, like a deep tissue pressure, because that can really stress your body out, but moderate pressure. So I just want to read to you a study in the National Institutes of Health library that is pretty darn compelling. And so it's from a field of research by Tiffany Field. She really studied massage and how it impacts the body, specifically the immune system. So moderate pressure massage has contributed to many positive effects, including increased weight gain in preterm infants. Isn't that amazing? Preterm infants, just by massaging their sweet little bodies, they start putting on weight. Reduced pain in different syndromes, including fibromyalgia and rheumatoid arthritis. Incredible, right? Enhanced attentiveness, so we kind of stop the ADD, right? Stop the OCD. Reduced depression, and enhanced immune function. So moderate pressure massage actually helps us to increase natural killer cells and natural killer cell activity. Crazy. When moderate and light pressure massage have been compared in laboratory studies, it's the moderate pressure massage that reduces depression, anxiety, and heart rate. And it also altered the EEG patterns as in a relaxation response. So it's really lowers, what this means is it kind of lowers blood pressure. It's also led to increased vagal activity and decreased cortisol levels. So it lowers stress, which allows you to make progesterone, estrogen, and testosterone. So cool. It also suggested It also, they did some magnetic resonance imaging that showed that several brain regions, including the amygdala, the hypothalamus, and the anterior cingulate cortex, all areas that are involved in stress and emotion regulation, uh, it was showing the moderate massage was showing up in those areas of the brain. And so you can see all the amazing things that moderate pressure massage does for us, right? It improves immune function, it decreases pain, it decreases anxiety, depression, which means that we're happier, right? It can lower blood pressure. And believe it or not, it can really make your skin look so much more beautiful because you're moving the lymphatic system, which is kind of our toxin removal system. So ladies, get a massage. And again, get a moderate pressure, not an intense deep tissue massage, because that sometimes is too painful and too hard and can take us out. One of the things I don't like in a massage is where the practitioner is trying to work out every knot in my body, because they certainly can't do it in one session. And I have knots up here, ladies. And so I just say, let's not work them out all today, but the moderate pressure is perfect, right? And it's such a pleasurable activity. Oh, just being touched, like just the sensation of touch is so essential for hormone balance. That's why a 7-second hug, which is a very pleasurable activity as well, is a game changer for healing and taking charge of your health. So I want you to post right here when your next massage is scheduled. And if you don't go to a practitioner, maybe you have a partner or a housemate where you could trade, nice gentle massaging. So I just want to know when that next one is planned for you. All right, sending you so much love. Mwah.